So, network marketers tend to show off their cars and their belongings, their possessions, their homes, their jewelry, their Rolex, their Louis Vuitton, their travels. It's a highlight reel. Why do network marketers show their cars? I'll tell you the story about this red 355 Ferrari when I take you inside my house. So, let me share something with you. Some insights on the mindset of a network marketer versus the mindset of other types of entrepreneurs or business owners. And I think this is super important for everybody to consider. So when you're in a people attraction business, what is your aim? You want to use your success in network marketing, for example, to show others that you know what you're doing, and then also what's possible for them to achieve. So if you show somebody a Ferrari and you're like, I'm in network marketing, I got a Ferrari. You're hoping that the audience, those prospects, are going to say, wow, you can make a lot of money in that business. Wow, this person knows what they're doing. Now that's assuming that they didn't go rent a Ferrari and they're not faking it until they make it, which unfortunately over the years, some people have done that kind of stuff. They go stand in front of somebody else's car on the street and pretend it's theirs. But the rationale, the psyche behind it is that you want to project that you're successful and you want to showcase that there is a good financial opportunity available to people. Now, there's a stark contrast, and I'm going to share this with you because in the real estate game, I was born in a real estate family. My parents had a very successful real estate company. My older brother also was in real estate with my parents, and I also was as well before I found my success in network marketing. And what's very interesting is that my brother and my parents had really nice cars. And they really didn't feel like they could drive the cars to the real estate offices. Having a beautiful SL55 AMG Mercedes, for example. My brother has had that car for years, and it basically sits in his garage. Rarely drives it. Not that he doesn't love the car, he loves the car. But when you're a real estate broker, you don't want to go flash the fancy things in front of the agents that you have recruited or hired. Why not? Well, because those agents don't have the opportunity that the real estate broker does. The broker takes a piece of the commission on every sale an agent makes. So the agent, when they see the broker driving a really nice car, in their mind, they're saying, the broker's taking too much money from me. I don't like that. Now, it would be different if one day the agent said, hey, I can be the broker and I can have that car one day. But most agents are never going to be the broker. So a business owner who owns a traditional business, if that business owner drives up to the headquarters in the Lamborghini or lets the employees that work for him or her see the mansion and the cars and so forth, it just rubs it in their face that they're not making as much money and they're never going to have that kind of lifestyle. So in traditional businesses, you don't see successful business owners and entrepreneurs typically flashing their flashy cars and things. Sometimes you do when they just really don't care and their ego is just like, I don't care what my employees think. They're lucky to have a job. They're lucky to be working for me. But somebody who's got heart, somebody who really is empathetic and is trying not to disturb people's psyches, they will kind of shield people from seeing those nice things. So let's bring it back to network marketing. The FTC is not fond of network marketers that are presenting business opportunities. They call it enticement. Like, you can't promise somebody's going to make X amount of money. You can't even allude to it because you don't know what they're going to do. A majority of people in network marketing get started and then quit They get started, they do very little work, and they get paid very little money because of that. So the law is trying to protect consumers from being baited or enticed by showing the flash, showing the checks, showing the cars, showing. So you've got to be very careful. Like, I can't use my cars to say, hey, join me and you'll drive a car like this one day. Can't do that. Certainly, I believe it's okay to have nice things. And it's okay to let the world see them. Okay, it's not like you can't drive your car just around your backyard shielded by a bunch of trees. Like, you're allowed to drive your nice cars on the roads and highways of the world. But you just have to be careful in making promises or alluding to the idea that you join me, I'm going to help you get this car. See, I know I can help people to succeed if they're willing to be coachable, they're willing to work, and they have a burning desire, and they lock and load, and they're consistent over an extended period of time with me. I can help people to win in network marketing. But the facts state, the facts are that, unfortunately, most people don't make it successfully in network marketing. And it's not because they don't have access to a great product or a great compensation plan, a great company, great tools, great systems, great mentor. I mean, you've got game in network marketing. You've got great access to great associations, mentors, and environments. That gives you a hand up. It gives you a shortcut or an easier path than normal to become very successful. But with all of that, the facts still remain. That most people are not willing to put in the work. Like, if there was a camera that followed me around in my first 10 years with my company that I'm with right now, my 25th anniversary is today. For those first 10 years, I was recruiting 10 people a month, every month for 10 straight years. I was putting in the work. I was talking to a lot of people. I was signing up customers. I was signing up new associates to join the team. I was leaning in. I was locking arms with them. I was teaching them the ropes. I was helping. And look, as hard as I worked and as focused as I was, as caring as I was for people's well-being and success, still 1 out of 10 people that joined the business with me ever went out and really did much. 9 out of 10 were starters, but they weren't finishers. That just is what it is. And after 25 years of doing this full time, I can tell you, I'm not going to change human nature. You're not going to change human nature. Maybe this is a video that the FTC can use and say, this guy does it right. He's real. He's not trying to fool anybody. He's telling you like it is, like there is work to be done. You've got to sell product. It's all about the end consumer. If you don't have a product that gives people actual value for their money, then you don't have a business that's going to stand the test of time. It just won't. Now, if you have a great product and you have a compensation plan that pays people properly for going out there and acquiring customers, and it's a customer-centric, customer-focused business model, and you do it and you scale it and you can do a lot of volume, you can get paid a lot of money. But don't expect to get paid for what you're not. People, I've seen this on social media a bunch. Don't get mad at the money that you're not making for the work you're not doing. So look, if you want the fancy cars, if that's important to you, I just showed you my garage. Those cars sit in there. I don't drive them really that much. I drive an SUV, so does my wife with our kids and what we do day to day. I bought myself a really fancy gold and stainless Rolex Daytona back in 1999 to reward myself after busting my butt for 6 months and hitting our top level. I went and spent $7,000 on a watch. Why? Because I felt that if I wore a Rolex, that I could showcase my success to the world. It would give me status. That's what I thought. Look, you don't ever see anybody, there's no person that wears a Rolex because they think it tells good time. They wear a Rolex because of status. If somebody sees you wearing a Rolex, you think that they see you as a successful person. And for the most part, that's typically true. Like, you must have done pretty well financially to go spend that kind of money on a watch, or unless you inherited it. But I have those nice things because they were important to me during that season of my life. It's not as much anymore. I still have them. Like, my watch is in my safe, has been there for about a decade. I don't wear watches anymore because I don't really care as much. We all have ego, but I don't care as much about status. But I'd be fooling myself, and I'd be lying to you if I told you that I don't care. I just don't care as much. Otherwise, I would not have the cars anymore. I would have pawned or sold the Rolex. So let's just be real, okay? I'm evolving. I'm still the same me. I'm still motivated by things that are rewards for goals that I hit and so forth. But let me just land this plane for you. You can get out of life anything you want if you're willing to pay the price. So if you want the Ferrari, you want the Bentley, you want the watch, you want the home, you want to travel, you want to start a nonprofit and fund it yourself, whatever you want to do, I believe you can do. Why I love network marketing, why I'm in network marketing full time after 25 years, because in this industry, in this business model, we've got game. You got game? Well, GAME stands for Great Associations, Mentors, and Environment. And that's what the network marketing model gives you. When I joined this company, I got around great associations. I found great mentors that already had what I wanted, and they were willing to teach me how to do what they did. And I got into an environment that was conducive to success. I got around personal development. I got around being recognized and celebrated instead of just being tolerated at a job. I got in an environment that allowed me to want to grow. And because I got game, I've had a lot of success. And I just want to encourage you to get game. Put the things on your dream board, on your vision board, what you really want in your life. Some of it might be material, some of it is not. But stay focused on it and be relentless about it and go pursue it every single day with a sense of urgency, because you don't know how long you got here. Wish you well, wish you much success. Take care.